Hello everyone, this is a bit of an update, not really of a review because, I haven't finished it yet. I have been working on the Myzr Delta model kit for, I think I've been working on it for almost a week now, as in 5 nights. And it's, as I expected, it's a lot more complicated than it looks, which is an achievement on its own. Up to now, I managed to done 1 leg, 2 leg, and because it's this complicated compared to what I've done before, I decided not to do a time-lapse build or just a quick review of it, but instead I decided I actually have taken quite a lot of photographs of the individual stage of the build. So hopefully by doing that, I'll be able to document a model kit that not a lot of people actually is going to own or knows about. And hopefully it will actually spread some publicity about this kit. By the way, the leg articulation is, that is actually what you can get by default. But because it's a transformable kit, you can actually mess around with the part to the point that it actually has better articulation than before. Yeah, because in transformation it actually bend completely to 180 degrees. So if I really want to, that's an alternative. But yeah, pretty nice, very detailed, and it's haven't even got the clear panel on it yet. So that's about it about Myzr Delta here. If you want to keep track of it, I will try to update it once or twice a week, and you can see it on my blog. It is the better way to document this model kit build than a video. So what is this video really is about is this thing. It's Transformer Human Alliance Jazz. And I know I don't actually do Transformer review at all, but this guy it's been a longing for it for a long time. I hate all of the deluxe version of Jazz we ever got. They all look relatively stupid in one sense or the other, by the fact that 80% of the car is actually on the feet. But this guy, the first time I saw it, I fell in love with it. Not to mention he's in the same scale as my Bumblebee and Sideswipe. So yeah, really happy about getting this. I managed to get it for $19.99 for UK pound, which in US money is crazy, because you can probably get him for the same for probably $19.99, as in $20. He does come with Sergeant Epps, which is rubbish. Yep, he's rubbish, so drag him away. Nope. But yeah, I really like him. Really glad to manage to get him. And at the moment I'm going to just randomly babbling about how I managed, why I actually so glad about getting him other than the look. Well, you see that in UK, Transformer really didn't actually get much love in terms of toys, compared to, especially where I live, compared to in US where everything got released. The biggest problem, however, is the Human Alliance line, where they managed to sell a reasonable amount of Bumblebee, but they just keep on getting Bumblebee into UK, and they never, basically the demand end up being lower than the supply, and they never managed to sell that many. But yeah, basically because of that, and then a couple by the fact that when they release Sideswipe, because Sideswipe is probably the worst done out of the whole line up till now, people doesn't like it either, and word spread too fast in UK, and people ignoring it. So people end up. So basically, retailer end up with a huge number of size wipe on their shelves, and a relatively huge number of Bumblebee on the shelf as well. Because of that, the Human Alliance line is almost completely ignored from then on. And therefore, in UK, you never see barricade, you never see on proper retail for skid or mud flap cascade down to here. We never seen jazz at all until very recently. And yeah, this is basically the first time I seen jazz. Was something like about a month ago on my local Toys R Us, and I thought that, oh, I like it, I want it, but at the time I don't actually have the money with me, so I walk away from it, and about a week later I go back to it and it's gone. It turns out that there was only one jazz in the store at the time, and obviously someone picked it up right away. I thought that I lost it and I will never be able to see it again until last weekend, when I gone back to my local Toys R Us again, and suddenly I see two of them, along with the black version, repaint version of the Human Alliance size wipe as well, which is another shelf warmer. So I'm awesome. Ooh, taken quite a long time to actually do this, but here is Human Alliance jazz. I really like it, and it's just surprising that this arm is actually more or less in the same design as the as the deluxe, in the sense that they decided to use a very small amount of plastic for the arm. But in here, it ends up so much better. Using the door and fold it up together, it actually give it a bit more volume, and still make it quite sleek. And it works. And the visor, that is a very cool gimmick. Of course, with the visor on, it looks much better. And the decision of actually taking his weapon out of the car and put it into the bike is also a genius, because by doing that, the gun can look much better, and jazz also look much better. Oh, the missile is fired away, so it's actually hidden somewhere behind the sofa. But yeah, that's more or less it for my rumbling. And like I said before, you'll see a lot more of him on my blog, and a few more photos will be coming up as a slideshow in my future video. So until then, see you on the next video.